If you're the one everyone comes to, the one who listens, the one who holds everything together, but inside, you feel tired, overwhelmed, or quietly breaking, this episode is for you. You've been strong for so long. Now, it's time to care for yourself too. Hi, I'm Kai. Welcome to episode 17 of Healing and Emotional Recovery. There are people in this world who hold everything up. The ones who make sure everyone else is okay, the emotional anchors, the problem solvers, the dependable ones, the helpers, the fixers, the strong ones in the family or at work. Across America, in Seattle households, Chicago offices, Austin neighborhoods, and New York City friendships, people are carrying massive emotional loads without ever admitting they're tired. If you show up for everyone, even when you feel drained or overwhelmed, you are not alone. And today, we're going to help you put some of that weight down. Being the strong one means you support others, but you rarely ask for help. You hide your exhaustion and feel responsible for everyone's emotions. You take on problems that aren't yours because you don't want to disappoint anyone. You feel guilty resting, and people assume you're fine because you never complain. But strong doesn't mean invincible, and caring doesn't mean you can't rest. I once sat in a small cafe in New York City, listening to a friend talk about how overwhelmed they were. After they left, I realized I was holding 6 different people's stress from that week alone. Not because they forced it, but because I made myself available even when my tank was empty. And the truth hit me. Being there for everyone doesn't mean abandoning yourself. That moment changed how I showed up for others and for myself. If you're a people pleaser or the strong one, the exhaustion doesn't come from the caring. It comes from giving more than you receive. Your emotional balance is off. It comes from not feeling safe to express your needs because you fear being a burden. It comes from being praised for being strong, so you keep playing the role. It comes from carrying others' emotions, which keeps your nervous system overloaded. And it comes from never being asked. What about you? You show up for everyone else, but no one shows up for you. This is why you feel broken, even when you're functioning. The truth is, strength without rest turns into exhaustion. Caring without boundaries turns into depletion. People-pleasing without self-care turns into resentment and burnout. The truth is simple. You deserve support too. Let's walk through a gentle roadmap to emotional balance. Step 1 is to acknowledge your exhaustion. You can't heal from what you refuse to admit. Just say softly to yourself, I'm tired. Step 2 is to release the belief that you must carry everyone. You support people because you care, not because you owe them your energy. Step 3 is to start small. Things like, I'll get back to you later, or I can listen, but I need a break afterward. Or simply, I don't have the energy today. Small boundaries lead to big healing. Step 4 is to let yourself receive support. Receiving is not weakness, it's balance. The people who love you want to show up for you. Step 5 is to build a self-care routine that is non-negotiable. This is not a luxury. It's not optional, it's essential. Try a morning coffee ritual, an evening walk, quiet journaling, aromatherapy, soft music, a warm shower, or just some grounding breaths. These moments refill your emotional fuel. And finally, step 6. Stop apologizing for needing space. Needing rest does not make you less loving. In Austin, I met someone who told me, I take care of everyone, but no one takes care of me. Their life changed when they started dedicating just 10 minutes every morning to themselves. Not for productivity, not for achievement, just for peace. A tiny habit rebuilt their entire emotional center. So how do you know you're healing? You start to say no with less guilt. Your body feels lighter. You stop overgiving. You let people support you. You rest without apologizing. You feel more balanced. Your emotions feel clearer. And your heart feels less heavy. This is emotional recovery. Here's what you need to hear today. You're not weak for being tired. You're not selfish for resting. You're not dramatic for needing help. You're not failing for stepping back. You've been strong for everyone else. Now it's time to be strong for yourself. Your needs matter. Your energy matters. Your peace matters. You deserve the same care you've been giving so freely. So here is your action challenge for today. Choose just one of these things. Sigh no softly. Take a 10-minute self-care break. Put down a responsibility that isn't yours. Ask for help with something small. Remind yourself, I deserve rest, or give yourself permission to not show up perfectly. Your healing begins the moment you choose yourself. If this episode helped you feel seen or gave you permission to rest, share it with someone who also carries too much. And if you're ready to continue your healing journey with clarity, compassion, and emotional strength, subscribe to Inspire Change today. This is episode 17 of Healing and Emotional Recovery. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and continue walking with me. Kai, as we learn to care for others without losing ourselves. You don't have to be strong alone. Not anymore.